What's up, everyone? Gladiator, or Techno Gladiator here. Today we are doing our very first Let's Play on the channel, and it's been a long time since I've done any recording. I've tried doing something in the past, didn't work out very well, but here I am now, and it's been a while since I set up this channel, so I thought I'd put something up for you guys. So, today we're doing a Pokemon Platinum solo run, and as you can tell in the layout right now, the Pokemon we'll be solo running is Gallade, but he's the last evolution of Ralts. I did this because Ralts only knows Teleport. I'm pretty sure when it first like hatches, or whenever you find the Ralts, all it knows is Teleport. You can't start anything without a move that's actually going to hurt people. So I decided to just jump with Gallade, and that's also our mascot, so that's why I chose it. And if we started with Ralts, we'd have actually had to get a Dawn Stone as well, so that would have been difficult. And with starting off with Ralts, if it's a female, then we'll end up getting a Gardevoir, and that's not our mascot, so what's the point in using it? Because this whole idea is just to kind of get everything started, and yeah, so let's jump on in. And this is not like solo run Nuzlocke, or if there's anything like that. It's just a plain solo run, so all we're going to be using is Gallade throughout the entire thing. And one last thing, I'm not very good with voices. I'm not very good with sticking with them. I can come up with them, I just can't stick with them and remember them throughout the entire way. So I'll just try my best as I can, and hopefully you guys can enjoy it.
Hello there. It's so nice, very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon.
And we got Professor Birch, or no, not Professor Birch. I'm getting used to Oraz here.
My name is Rowan. However, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before I go any further, is this your first adventure? If you need advice, I'm certainly capable of giving it.
Well, here's the control info, adventure info, and no info needed. I'm perfectly fine. I've done this several times, or played through Platinum at least. I've never done a solo run before though, so this is going to be interesting. And what I'm going to be trying to do is go through with as few deaths as possible.
This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Here, I have a Pokeball. Touch the button on the middle of the Pokeball, if you'd please.
Anyways, when I first started playing, I was in kindergarten when this came out, so yeah. I was pretty much stuck on this screen for almost 20 minutes because I don't think my reading was very good or something like that, and I just skip over everything, and I'd be so confused, like, come on, why can't I click A? Come on, I'm trying to just rush through it all. So, there we go. And he's got a Baneri. Oh, and the way I'm doing this, I'm using the Universal Randomizer to get my Gallade as a starter, so we don't have to go out and catch it. It's just going to be easiest that way, I guess. So, yeah.
We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. What do? I conduct research so that we may learn more about Pokemon. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
And I always go with boy. Some people do girl, even though they are guys, but I just always go with the guy. Plus, in Platinum and Diamond, I always like the guy better.
Tell me, what is your name?
And normally I would try going with Gladiator, but that does not fit. So I'm just going to go with Techno, because why not? And I always do it in caps just because it's something I've always done. So I'm just going to try keeping it going.
Your name is Techno.
Why, yes. Yes, it is.
Okay, so, you're Techno. A fine name, that is. Now, this boy here, I believe he's your friend. What might his name be?
Now, I can't remember who it is in the movies, so I am just going to go with Diamond. Normally, I would go with a friend of mine, but I think it's time to kind of go with something different now. So there, Diamond.
Diamond, is it? That's your friend's name? Yes, it is. Rowan, yes it is. Alright, Techno, the time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you will meet countless Pokemon and people. I'm sure that along the way, you will discover many things, perhaps even something about yourself. Now, go on, leap into the world of Pokemon.
And, oh, something else I forgot to say. I know the layout does not look the greatest, but this is like, what, my second layout, maybe? And so just kind of giving it a shot. Maybe after this video, I'll make some tweaks or something, trying to make it better.
Pokemon are by our sides always. I will hope you will understand the meaning of those words.
That was the comment left by Professor Rowan, who has returned to Sinnoh from the Kanto region.
That concludes
Our special program.
Let's Ask Professor Rowan.
Brought to you by Jubilif TV on Nationwide Net. See you next week, same time, same channel. Okay, so now I already know what's about to go down. Our boy Diamond here is about to rush over at us and try making a hefty fine for us.
There you are.
No, I'm thinking Rowan here. Okay, I always imagined, in this sense, it's Diamond, but he's always just a giddy, excited, always bouncing around kind of kid, so I'm just gonna try replicating that into Pokemon best I can. There you are. Hey, Techno, did you just see the TV? Sure you did. Professor Rowan's that really important guy who studies Pokemon, right? That means he must have lots and lots of Pokemon, so if we ask him, I bet he'd give us some Pokemon. Oh wait, this is a new PC. Where was I? Oh, right. We're going to go see Professor Rowan and see some Pokemon. I'll be waiting outside. Okay, Techno, if you're late, I'm fining you $10 million. Yeah, so that just happened. Now, tell me in the description how long you guys think videos should be. I'm aiming around 20-25 to maybe 30, somewhere around that range, but 20 minutes seems to be not a whole lot sometimes, just watching other people. So, just give me your input on that. It'd be really nice to know what you guys are thinking. Techno. Diamond already left. I don't know what it was about, but he sure was in a hurry. I can't do lady voices very well. And I don't think there's a potion in that PC, so I think I gotta actually go to the Poké Center one. Don't go into tall grass, wild Pokemon may attack you. It would be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't. So, well, take care, sweetie. That was not motherly at all, but let's just go with it. And we gotta go and get our buddy here. Thud! Huh? What was that about? Oh, hey, Techno. Hey, I'm going to go see Professor Rowan. He should come too, and quickly. Ah, I forgot something. Jeez. forgot something. Okay, we're just gonna go up here a little bit now. I better take my bag and journal too. Oh, hey, Techno. No, I can't do this. This is what I mean. I'll be waiting on the road. It's a 10 million fine if you're late. Let's go. Come on. Let's get out. Come on, let's go. Come on. Okay, so now we gotta go and catch up with our buddy here. Oh, another thing that you guys should know. Normally, whenever I am doing stuff like this on an emulator, because that's what I'm doing right now, I normally am space barring or like making it go a lot faster, but for some reason the default on Desmumi, or however that is not default. The default is not spacebar, so I don't know what it is. If you guys could help me with that, it'd be nice to know. And yeah, I've tried messing around with it, but I haven't really been able to find much. Too slow. Alright, let's go get moving to Professor Rowan's lab. Huh? What? Don't go into the tall grass, right? No worries, no problem. It doesn't matter that we don't have any Pokemon, just trust me on this one. Now listen, you know how wild Pokemon jump out when you go into the tall grass? So, what you do is, you scoot over to the next patch of grass before any wild Pokemon can appear. If you just keep dashing, we can get to Sand Gym without running into any wild Pokemon. Okay, stick with me. Okay, here goes. On your marks.
Hold it! You two don't seem to have any Pokemon between you. Then, what is the meaning of going into tall grass?
Nothing. Okay.
Hey, Techno.
Hey, Techno, this old guy. It's Professor Rowan, isn't it? What's he doing here?
They tried to go into the tall grass before because they wanted Pokemon. What to do? Their world would surely change if they were to meet Pokemon. Is it right for me to put them on that path? You two, you truly love Pokemon, do you?
Why, yes, we do. Me too. I love Pokemon too.
I will ask you once again. You two, you truly love Pokemon, do you?
What? You can ask us 100 times. The answer will never change. We'll both answer 100 times. We love Pokemon. Right, Techno? Yes, that's right.
A pair of reckless kids who foolishly tried to enter the tall grass without Pokemon of their own. It worries me what people like that would do with Pokemon.
Well, then forget about me, but give a Pokemon to my friend here. I mean, it was me who tried to go into the tall grass and all.
How big of you! Very well then, I will entrust you two with Pokemon. I apologize for putting you through that exercise. However, you must promise me that you will never recklessly endanger yourselves again. Now then, now where?
Oh, here comes Don. Professor Rowan. You left your briefcase at the lake. Oh, is something wrong here?
Ah, there it is. Don, nice work. What I was about to do was entrust these two with their own Pokemon.
Pardon? Those Pokemon are hard to replace. Are you sure about giving them away?
We exist side by side with Pokemon. There comes a time when everyone should meet one. There's a world that should be explored together. For them, today is that time, the place, right here. Go on, open the briefcase, and choose a Pokemon.
Really? Really? Professor Rowan? I can't believe it. I'm so happy now that I can't even keep a straight face. Hey, Techno, you can choose yours first. Hey, I'm practically a grown-up, so I have to show some class here. Okay, so what I did here is I switched out at random one of these Pokeballs, and so one of them is going to be a Gatlade now. So which one it is, I'm not sure, but we'll start from, oh, here. Okay, so it's actually just Turtwig. Okay, so yeah, there's Turtwig, Chimchar, and Piplup. So Piplup is going to be Piplup, Chimchar is Chimchar, but Turtwig is actually Gallade. So we're going to pick Gallade here, and there we go. Oh gosh. Sorry about that. Then I choose you. I'm picking this one. Very well.
Very well. Both of you have chosen. You have chosen a great, good Pokemon, it seems. Now listen well. The Pokemon you have been entrusted with are unfamiliar with the world. In that regard, they're much like you. As fellow newcomers to the world, I hope you'll do well together. If you have any trouble, come see me at my lab in Sandgem Town. And now, we'll be on our way.
So the way I did that was actually just with the universal randomizer. I just switched out one of the guys at random and made it a Gallade. And yeah, so I actually ended up knowing which one it was, but I didn't choose Turtwig on purpose. Yeah. So, let's just keep going here. Professor, wait for me, please. I'm sorry. Please let me pass. How do you like that? Professor Roland's really nice. On TV, he seems so stern and scary. Oh, hee hee hee. Techno, we've both got Pokemon now. There's only one thing left to do, right? Are you up for this? I've always wanted to say this. The time has come. Techno, I challenge you to a battle. Okay. It's like, he looks so much older though. And then when you see him in a sprite, he just looks like a little kid that's always just excited for everything. So he's actually got a Chimchar, so that's good for us because we're psychic and fighting. And our moveset is Leer, Double Team, Teleport, and Confusion. So it's good that we actually have at least one physical or special attacking move. Because if we didn't, then we wouldn't be able to play. So that's what I was worried about at the start. Because if I would have started with Ralts, we wouldn't have been able to go on. So Chimchar hurt itself in its confusion. What in the? That one hurt you. What? I think I read that wrong, but oh well. So now we're going to confuse it again. Chimchar's dead. So that's good. I'm really worried about upcoming battles because it looks like some spots are going to get really, really difficult for us unless we get really over-leveled. So, without getting over-leveled, some places are going to be really difficult because of type matchups. And Gallade wasn't the greatest thing to pick because its moveset sucks. So, I'm just going to try making it work, probably stack up on TMs and stuff. And the only other Pokemon we'll be getting are... that would be HM slaves. So here, let's go Diamond. Whew, let's go home. I'm beat after the battle. My Pokemon needs rest. See ya, Techno. Okay, so let's see what our mom has to say now. What's the matter, dear? Whoa. That's what happened to you? You and Diamond are lucky to have met Professor Roland. Imagine if you didn't. I wouldn't like to think of what the wild Pokemon might have done to you. Techno, go see Professor Roland and thank him properly for your Pokemon. His lab is in Sandgem Town, isn't it? Now that you have your own Pokemon, the tall grass won't be so threatening. Sorry. Oh, I know. Techno, put these on. And here we get our running shoes, so now we can actually go around and do stuff a whole lot faster. We're almost 20 minutes in. I think I am going to try getting to Sand Gem Town and finishing everything up there, and then by the time maybe we should be around 25 to 30. I don't know. We'll see. Going to Sand Gem Town is like an adventure in itself, right? With those running shoes, you can go into faraway places. Okay, let me read the instructions. And we don't need any instructions, mama, because we got everything we need. Well, isn't that just nifty? Ha ha ha. Okay. Let's just keep going here. So we gotta go up to Sand Gem Town. And I forgot though, we end up going over to Lake, I think it's Lake Verity maybe or something like that. I don't know, I think it's for Yuxi. Because Diamond thinks that we can catch it. Too slow. Techno, I'm sick of waiting. I'm going to go see Professor Rowan so I can thank him properly. So I had this great idea. Listen up, okay? You know that lake where we always play at? You know how they say a legendary Pokemon lives there? You guessed it. Let's catch that Pokemon. That'll make Professor Rowan happy. I'm sure of that. Me and you, together, we've got nothing to fear. Yeah, it's because I'll beat you. So now we're going to go over, yep, Lake Verity. I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm just kind of doing a lot of this stuff on, I think it's, I don't know, I'm just doing this best I possibly can on, just hanging out on a limb. Alright, we're here at the lake. Get ready, because we're capturing that legendary Pokemon. Trust me on this one, it's hard. Even if it even says on the sign. Ugh. I can't talk fast, it's not something I'm really good at. What's going on? Okay, so here's the greatest boss in the whole wide world. Actually, I forgot his name. Oh well, so we're just going to do this guy the best we possibly can.
The flowing time in the spacious space.
I missed that part.
I will make it all mine one day. Cyrus is my name. Remember it. Until then, sleep while you can, legendary Pokemon of the lake bed.
So it's actually Cyrus. And he looks awesome.
Allow me to pass. Step aside.
And yet they still give him this really nice music. It doesn't change, even though he's supposed to be like a bad guy and scary. What was that about? Weird guy. Okay, Techno, let's catch that legendary Pokemon. Yeah. I can't do that. I cannot do that. Okay, here we go. Diamond's getting excited. Did you hear that, Techno? That was legendary Pokemon crying. That had to be it. Okay, this is our chance. Let's catch it. Wait. What? We don't have anything on us. You know, Pokeballs. P-O-K accent E balls. If we don't have those, we can't catch Pokemon or take them around with us. Do you think Professor Rowan would give us some if we asked him? You know, you remember what he said, don't you? He asked us to visit him at his lab if we needed anything. Okay, Techno, I'll race you there. First one to the professor's lab. First one to Professor... oh, I can't do this. First one to Professor's lab in Sand Gem Town rules. It's my best I can do for those first couple people. Now, the real challenge for me here is to try sticking with those voices. Because normally by next episode, I will have already forgotten them. So, yeah. Okay, we got Bidoof here. I think we're just going to run through this all. And I'll probably do some training off screen. Since... well, yeah, we're just going to be doing some off screen training a little bit. Yeah. Oh, there you are. Please come with me. The professor is waiting. I forgot to give her her voice. I'm always doing that. Ho ho ho. This is it, our Pokemon Research Lab. Let's go.
Thud!
What the? Oh, it's you, Techno. That little guy. He's not scary so much as he is totally out there. Ah, it doesn't matter, Techno. I'm out of here. Let's see you later. Oh man, I wish we could have just went with them and just skipped this entire part. Whoa, what was that? Your friend sure seems to be really impatient. Well, anyways, let's go inside. And go inside we will. Well. Look who's here.
Techno, was it? Let's have a look at your Pokemon. Well. You've made your Pokemon evolve already.
Why, yes we did. We already had it pre-evolved, actually.
Interesting with that Gallade. Was no mistake, it seems. Well, would you like to give it a nickname? Yes.
Yes, we would. And as you can already see on the layout, I already have a nickname for it. I just thought I would put it in there ahead of time, just so I don't have to go in and put everything in when we first get it. It's easier for me. And also, I would normally do a capital G and everything else lowercase, but just thinking about this right now on the spot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters. We can have 6 Pokemon on our party normally, but since this is a solo run, this guy counts for all 6. So if each guy starts with 1 capital letter, we've got 6 right here. So our Gallade is as great as 6 Pokemon in 1. So another thing about the name, it's just something I got from a movie. If you guys are watching this right now, you guys might be familiar with the movie Maze Runner, and I really liked it, and that's where I got this nickname from. Yeah.
Okay, I see. And your Pokemon... And you're happy with that nickname? Yes? When I first saw you two about to step into the tall grass without Pokemon, I was shocked. I was astounded by those foolhardy children. But now you've astounded me in an entirely different way. Already, there's a bond growing between you and that Pokemon. I feel privileged to have met you. I'm sure Gallade feels the same way about you. That's why I'll ask you to cherish that Gallade of yours.
I'm so glad you're kind toward Pokemon. If you weren't, I'd have to... Oh, I just can't say it. And here it comes back to the professor.
Let's move to the main topic. There's something I want you to do for me. Allow me to properly introduce myself. My name, as you know, is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kinds of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokedex. This is what I wish to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokedex. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? Good answer. Techno obtained the Pokedex.
It's killing my throat.
The Pokedex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. Techno, I ask that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region.
I've got one too. When we walked on Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did you feel? I've lived for... Oh wait, this is Roland. I've been saying this with Dawn's voice this entire time.
I've lived here 6 years, even now I get a thrill when I'm with a Pokemon. Now you should know that there are countless Pokemon in this world. That means we are just as many thrills awaiting for you out there. Now go. Techno, your grand adventure begins right now. The Pokemon that I met for the first time was a Chimchar.
Wait, My first Pokemon I ever got was a Chimchar. If you had chosen a Chimchar on Route 201, we have the same Pokemon now. Now that, not that it matters, but, you know, anyway, I'm Don. I also helped the professor add pages to the Pokedex. 1 second, you guys. Okay, sorry about that. I also helped the professor add pages to the Pokedex, so in a sense, I'm just like you. I just got a little head start on you, that's all. I'd be happy to teach you things. Glad to meet you, Techno. And we are just rounding the 30-minute mark just a little bit ago. So we are just going to run back home, talk to our mom, and... oh, dang, we gotta hurry up and do this now.
Techno, I have something good here. You should take this as well.
And we got Team 27, which is return. I'm doing this as fast as I can now so we can get to our home, end off the episode, and so you guys can jump on to the next.
That is a technical machine. That one contains the move return. Use a technical machine, or TM for short. Teaches a move instantly to a Pokemon. Bear in mind, however, that TM is single use only. The move return gains power the more friendly your Pokemon is with you. It's up to you, of course, if you want to use that TM or not. I'll send you off with that.
Oh wow, I didn't know the professor had TMs. Was he a trainer at one point? Okay, Techno. Oh my gosh, people keep Skyping me and trying to ignore it so I can get this done with. Okay, Techno. I'll act as your mentor. I've had a bit more experience than you as a trainer and as the professor's assistant. Okay, follow me. This building with the red roof is the Pokemon Center. It's a place, oh my gosh. It's a place that heals Pokemon that have been hurt in battle. You can find the Pokemon Center in most towns. The building with the blue roof over here is the Pokemart. It's a shop where you can buy and sell items and medicine. Techno, since you're a novice trainer, you won't be able to buy many kinds of merchandise. Don't let it bother you, though. Oh, that's right, Techno, I forgot. Don't you need to let your family know that you're going to be helping Professor Rowan with the Pokedex? You may need to go far away, so I think you should let them know. Oh, but I missed that part. It will be a lot less scary that way. Okay, bye now. Okay, so I'm going to end off the episode right now. We're at about 33 minutes, and yeah, so I don't want to make it go on for too long, because once I say I'm going to try stopping at one point, it ends up keep going until I'm at like hours. So I'm going to leave it off here. Thank you for watching if you guys are still watching. This is our first ever video on the channel, and I hope it starts building up a little bit. I'm not going to have any like goals or question of the days quite yet. It's just kind of the idea of building up right now. By the time that we get a whole lot of people watching these, I'll start making question of the days in the layout, or I'll put them in the description. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all next time.